Hey guys, Joe here from the Fantastic Life. This week in van life, we basically hooked it down from Bend, Oregon, Moab, Utah, and did a bunch of fun things in between. So first of all, we like to avoid the highways, and we do that as much as we possibly could. On the way down, we hit up the Bonneville salt flats, which was cool to go out and see. I don't know that you want to drive your car there too much because you'll definitely promote some rusting if you're not going to go and rinse it off right away. And just as a side note, when we went to rinse it off, the salt really likes to stay on there, so you got to scrub it off the undercarriage, which I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to go out there and drive around. But you can drive up right to the edge and then maybe go fly your drone or something like that and be cool. Or just drive really slow on the salt flat so it's not throwing the salt onto your undercarriage, but I doubt that's really going to help. We did a really cool long trail run outside of Grantsville on a trail called Stansbury Front Trail, which we ran about 3 hours out there. There was a ton of elevation up and down, incredibly beautiful though. And if you want to go camp out down the end of the road called South Willow Canyon Road, there's some really cool four-wheel drive access campsites up there, which is across the street or across the road from the Boy Scout camp. Totally free, really pretty. You do get some motorcycle noise. After that, we hooked it down to Moab, spent a few hours working at Starbucks, things like that, but nothing really notable there. And then when we get to Moab, we did some great camping, actually, someplace we hadn't been before, which is called the Klondike Bluffs area. Totally free camping. There's okay internet or cell phone service depending on where you're at. The further you get out, obviously, the less cell phone service you have. Then we did some awesome mountain biking over at HyMasa and Captain Ahab Trail. So you basically ride up HyMasa and then you ride down Captain Ahab, and it was super fun, kind of like a medium technical Moab area, I'd say, not too crazy, but has some pretty fun drops and things like that. It was about 8 miles, took us a couple hours. Pretty fun. We're not super mountain bike shape right now, kind of beat us up, that's all good. And then we spent some time working at the Moab Coffee Roaster, which I've got to say, they upgraded their internet, so it's finally workable, which thank goodness, because they had like all these people that wouldn't be out there trying to work and they couldn't because the internet was so bad, it didn't work. So they've upgraded it. The speed tests aren't what they say they are because I think there's so many people on the network, it slows it down, but it's still way better and totally workable from having just a laptop out on their little courtyard area there. Then we did some more camping out at Willow Springs, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I've heard that this is probably going to be closed down because they found dinosaur tracks out here. That's where we are right now. But it's an amazing area, especially if you have high clearance vehicle. Makes it much easier to get around out here. There you have it. If you guys have any questions about this, let us know. I put all the links to things that I'm talking about down in the show notes below, so you can check those out and jump over to like Trail Forks or the Garmin Connect or pins where we camp, things like that. So definitely check those out. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you really like it, we'd love it if you subscribe. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video.